Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
An 18-month-old boy found dead in Farmington Hills. What we are learning. But first, all eyes on Storm Tracker 4 in the skies and the wet weather that has been circulating around our area. Meteorologist Brandon Rue has a look at if we will be drying out anytime soon. What we do, these are photos from the Windsor side of the bridge that were obtained from our Canadian partners at CTV. And thank you for joining us this noon. We want to bring in Priya Mann right away here to talk more about what she's learning. Priya, what do you have?
Well, Rhonda, Windsor police tweeted just about a half hour ago that the Ambassador Bridge is closed in both directions after police discovered what could be possible explosives near the inspection center of the bridge on the Canadian side. Just take a look. We've started to see some truck traffic trickling into the U.S., but a far cry from what traffic would normally be like. Windsor police saying traffic is being rerouted to nearby ports of entry. That's the Windsor-Detroit Tunnel and the Blue Water Bridge. Now, at one point, Canada traffic traveling to the U.S. was not affected, but that had changed, and they had closed the Ambassador Bridge in both ways. Traffic, of course, being rerouted. What we're learning is that Windsor police discovered what could be possible explosives at the inspection area of the bridge. They do have their explosive disposal unit on scene as well, and the area has also been evacuated. So Windsor police are investigating this morning about possible explosives found. But of course, when you close the Ambassador Bridge, you are going to have massive backups. These are trucks that are right here in southwest Detroit. They are waiting to cross into Canada. Of course, they are at a standstill right now as Windsor police continue to investigate. Again, the explosive disposal unit is on scene right now. And at one point, Canadian traffic traveling to the U.S. was not affected. That has since changed. We will continue to follow this breaking story as Windsor police get us more information. Reporting live from near the Ambassador Bridge, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
All right, Priya, thank you for the update. And of course, we'll keep you updated both here and on clickondetroit.com as we learn more, of course, about the bridge reopening. Meanwhile, all the clouds outside and the rain as well, on and off. We watched it come in yesterday, Brandon, and it seemed like it was just never going to stop.
You know, this morning we had rain as many of us working the early shift were driving in, but then it's sort of isolated to a few spots. So it's been a little more dry than wet through most of the morning, and now here we are. In the afternoon, we've got middle, upper 60s out your door, and we're still seeing some showers out in our west zone, parts of our north zone. There are more showers to come, so we need to keep that umbrella handy. Just make sure we are protected just in case, but they'll be scattered about, so no guarantee you get one. Lower 70s, about as good as it gets, at least today. And this replay of the last 12 hours, again, just shows you where the showers were sort of isolated, and now we're seeing more in the garden variety showers here and there through the rest of your afternoon. So your best weapon always for the weather we have here in Pure Michigan is your local forecasters app, the interactive radar, complete detailed forecast about our weather and stuff happening all over the world. It's right there, free. Your local forecasters app, just search WDIV.
All right, Brandon, thank you. Now to a tragedy in Farmington Hills. A baby just over a year old found dead. Police are telling us that his parents are in custody and that the boy was found at a Motel 6 on Grand River near 10 Mile. Local 4 defender Sean Lay is following this troubling story for us this noon. Sean, what are you learning about this?
Troubling indeed. Rhonda, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon, everybody. We've been looking into this all morning long since we got word here, and you're correct. At this hour, what we are learning, this is an 18-month-old boy involved here, discovered deceased in a room here right at the Motel 6 on Grand River. That's near 10 Mile. This all unfolding last night. You can still see the police tape on the upper floor of the motel here. Here's what we know at this hour. Sources are telling us the 18-month-old's remains show signs of abuse with bruises on his body. We also know, Rhonda, as you alluded to, the mother and father, they're both in custody right now. Both were essentially extended stay residents here at the Motel 6. Now, police are working on the case to send it to the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office for review and for possible charges. Now, Rhonda, Farmington Hills Police tells us at this noon hour they're making great quick progress on the case. They should have more of what their investigators are learning later on this afternoon. We're live in Farmington Hills. Sean Lay, Local 4. Rhonda, back to you.
All right, Sean, thank you. And a Detroit police officer is heading to trial for allegedly assaulting his girlfriend back in August. Police say that Otis Funchess choked his girlfriend, who's also a police officer, until she was unconscious and took her cell phone so that she couldn't call for help. We're told that his girlfriend testified against him in court today. Funchess has been formally charged with felony assault, domestic violence, and interfering with a crime report. The Supreme Court kicks off its new term today. The 9 justices will consider pivotal cases that broach some of the most contentious issues in American politics, including religion, guns, and abortion. Chris Pallone has a preview.
As this new term begins, the court is poised to weigh in on some of the most contentious issues facing American life today. Things like religion, abortion, and guns. Among the most highly anticipated cases of the new term, the court will take up a Mississippi law which bans virtually all abortions after 15 weeks of pregnancy.
Our certain hope is that they will see that the current standard of 24 weeks is too rigid and that we need to move that forward some amount of time.
That standard established nearly 50 years ago in Roe versus Wade.
They would be gutting the Roe versus Wade decision and the architecture on which it stands.
Also likely to be revisited, the new Texas law, which bans abortions after 6 weeks, which the court allowed to take effect a month ago. The justices will also settle a question raised by a New York gun law, which requires showing a special need to get a permit to carry a concealed weapon.
Does your right to self-protection stop when you leave your home?
Also on the docket, the separation of church and state when it comes to schools and public money.
I think we're going to look back at this as the year in which the conservatives really did fully take over the Supreme Court and American constitutional law, where they got what they were really looking for on the big hot button issues that affect all of Americans' lives.
Today's arguments will be held in person, the first time that's happened in 19 months. Another key question, will this be the last term for Justice Stephen Breyer? He's 83 years old, and many progressives have been pressuring him to resign because they want President Biden to be able to appoint his successor. In Washington, Chris Pallone. Now back to you.
All right, Chris, thank you. Here at home, the Michigan Supreme Court may revisit a high-profile Metro Detroit case. Ted Wafer was sentenced to 17 years in prison for shooting and killing 19-year-old Renisha McBride in 2013 as she knocked on his front door in Dearborn Heights. The state Supreme Court will hear arguments on Thursday about whether it was improper for him to be convicted of murder and manslaughter for the same death. His lawyers want the manslaughter conviction thrown out. If Wafer is given a new hearing, it's possible that a judge could order a shorter sentence. President Biden is going to be visiting Metro Detroit tomorrow to push his massive Build Back Better social spending bill. He's expected to visit Howell. No further details about his trip have been released by the White House yet. The president says that he remains optimistic the social spending bill will advance, though his senior advisor says that there is no timetable. The social spending bill has divided moderate and progressive Democrats. To help Democrats hammer out a deal, a vote on a separate and cheaper bipartisan infrastructure bill has been put off until a deal is reached on the social spending bill. At Sunday night's NAACP Fight for Freedom Fund dinner, members of Michigan's congressional delegation were confident a deal will get done.
From my standpoint, it's more important what we get done rather than how long it takes to do that. So if it's weeks, if it's months, that's okay.
From my experience, what usually happens is that when it looks like nothing is happening and there's no path forward, suddenly it happens.
At the end of the day, we're going to get this done. President Biden ran on this. He was elected. I know the Democratic Party, what's in Build Back Better is who we are, and we're going to get this done.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi says that she will not bring the bills up for a vote until she knows that they will pass. Turning our attention now to the coronavirus this noon. We are expecting new state coronavirus data this afternoon. Meantime, the Centers for Disease Control is issuing new guidance on how families should celebrate safely during the holidays. First, they are recommending that you make sure you're fully vaccinated if you are eligible. The CDC also recommending hosting a video chat party as opposed to in-person gatherings. And if you are attending a gathering at someone else's home, outdoor parties are always safer than indoor ones. Experts say you should wear a mask at indoor public places and indoor parties. We have posted all of the suggestions to clickondetroit.com. One other is if you have any symptoms of illness, you probably shouldn't go. So to come, how one establishment in the city of Detroit is remembering the Queen of Soul. And if you are just joining us, we have breaking news out of Windsor, where police are telling us possible explosives have been located near the Ambassador Bridge. They are investigating that right now to determine if that is so. You can see there is a heavy police presence at the scene. The area has been evacuated and traffic has been closed from the United States into Canada. So there are trucks just sitting everywhere. Police are asking people to avoid the area, and we will continue to keep you updated both here on the air and on Click on Detroit and our mobile app as we learn more information. We're back in a moment.